Hey guys, it's Kim Dai here. Welcome back to my vlog channel. It's been about a week and a half since I vlogged because I decided to take a break for a bit. I've been really behind on all of my editing, so I've been trying to catch up with that. But then also I've been trying to spend more time with my friends and family because, like you guys know, I just recently moved to Sydney, which means I will be away from my friends and family in Perth, unfortunately. But anyway, because my friends and I have decided to catch up today, we're gonna go and look at the beautiful autumn leaves at Rayburn. I thought that I'll take you guys with me because I haven't really shown you guys much of Perth. When I'm in Perth, I don't really vlog that much. I mean, for me, I don't find it very interesting because I live here, but then also I found it very awkward vlogging alone whilst I'm in Perth. But because I'm leaving Perth in about 2 days, I'm going to South Korea once again with Nongshim this time. I'm so excited because I love those noodles so much. And then after I get back from South Korea, I'll be going to Bali for a few days, then I'll be back for a few days to pack everything, and then I'll be going over to Sydney for good. So I thought I'll just vlog my last few days in Perth before I head off to Korea. Now, I hope I can upload the Nongshim videos straight away after this vlog, but if I don't, it's just because I'm not allowed to yet, because I think there's like a timeline where I have to upload those videos. So if the next few videos aren't Nongshim Korea trip videos, then that's why. For now, I'm gonna head to my parents' place to pick up Yuki, and then we're gonna head off to Rayburn. Hopefully it doesn't rain, hopefully we can get some good photos. Then maybe tomorrow when I have some time, I'll sit down with you guys and have a chat, have like a heart-to-heart conversation so I can let you guys know what's happening, how I feel about moving and stuff like that. So let's go.
There's nothing comparable to like
It's actually really empty today because it's raining a little bit. Last year when we went here, it was super crowded. I'm wearing these shoes I just got on Yesta. I can't walk properly. Yuki's so excited. Yeah, it's a bit hard to walk in at the moment, but hopefully it's okay. She wants to carry her leash herself. Some souvenirs with me. My shoe, there's like leaves stuck in it. Hang on, let me just try and get it up. Okay. Is that all? No, there's still some more.
yeah, we can step on it.
Okay, got it.
Oh wow, I got one go.
Okay.
Walking down was slippery.
I know. It's so hard to walk back up. We finished taking photos. We took so many nice ones. I want to show you guys. Or actually, if you guys look on my Instagram, you probably have seen them already. We're gonna go back and drop Yuki off, and then we're gonna get some hot pot for dinner. I'm so excited. It's so dark now. I just dropped off Yuki at home and I'm gonna go get some dinner with my friends now. We're gonna get some hot pot.
Oh my gosh,
Just peanut butter. It's just peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Hey Yuki, I'm back! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey guys, it's the next day. I'm staying at my parents' house today, spending some quality time with Yuki. So I'm gonna spend some time editing some videos. I think I might go back to my apartment tonight because I have to pack for Korea. So I'm going to Korea tomorrow night. Haven't started packing yet, but to be honest, I never really unpacked my bag from Sydney. Just have to pretty much choose what outfits I want to bring to Korea with me. And yeah, that's it. And I'm only in Korea for like 4 days anyway. I am going to Korea with ゚ this time, and I'm super excited because I freaking love Shin Ramyeon noodles. And the whole trip is pretty much eating Shin Ramyeon. So I just got an update from my manager about the ゚ trip. And okay, so what's happening is I am going to Korea on Tuesday and I'm going to be vlogging every single day, but I can't upload the video straight away. I have to wait until the campaign actually starts. But because I am behind with my vlogs, I think that I would be able to get them up straight after the Bali trip. I'm going to Korea for only 4 days and then I get back to Perth next Monday. I'm in Perth for about 2 days, I believe, and then I'm off to Bali because I'm going to spend around 2.5 days there with Sunny for her birthday. I know ゚ABOUT and Joan are going to be there too, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to hang out with everyone and just relax. I will be vlogging in Bali as well, so I'm going to upload the Bali vlogs after this one, and then after the Bali vlogs then I will upload the Korea one. So hopefully you guys understand. I'm just not allowed to post them up yet. I'm just going to edit videos today and then I'll head over to my parents later and then I'll film the whole packing process. And yeah, I'll try and vlog as much as possible, but because I'm just staying home most of the day, then yeah, there's not really that much to show. When I uploaded my video saying that I was moving to Sydney, a lot of people asked me what was going to happen to Yuki. I have explained before in a few vlogs, but obviously not everyone watches all my vlogs, so yeah, I'll explain again. So I'm currently staying at my parents' house right now. This is where I used to live. So I don't know if you guys recognize any of this stuff, but this was my bed, and then my clothing rack was over there. Now it's changed to my mum's clothes. That was my makeup drawer. I still have some old makeup in there which I probably should chuck out. And no, that's not my desk. They changed my desk around. I used to put all my clothes in there and in there. Some of them are still there actually, but I think a lot of those aren't mine anymore. Pretty much ever since I moved out of my parents' place, Yuki never left, so she still lives here. She never lived with me in my apartment, so nothing's gonna really change because, well, I travel a lot. Sorry, I put my glasses on her. I do travel and move away a lot, but it doesn't really affect her because she's my family's dog. She's not my dog, but I do like to spend a lot of time with her. I spend as much time as I can because I love her so much. When I go back to Sydney, she's gonna stay here with my parents. She's not gonna live with me. And okay, the reason why is because she's my parents' dog, and if I took her away, my parents would be really upset. And she feels the most comfortable in this house anyway because she's used to it. It's a lot bigger than my apartment, so she's got more space to run around. Yeah, Yuki? She's so responsive to her name. I love it. I'm sorry, girl. You can go back to bed. Do you want to go out for a walk? You want to go to the park and go for a walk with me? If you want to give me a hand. Thank you. You're such a good girl. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Yeah, you're a good girl. I'm at the park now with Yuki, but the weather just suddenly got really bad. It started to rain a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much, it's just sprinkling right now. Recently in Australia it's gotten really cold. I mean, it's coming into winter. What's up? It's getting really dark right now in the park. It's only like 5:30 p.m, but I guess it's because it's going into winter, that's why. Where's Yuki? There she is. Let's walk this way. Let's go back to the car now. It's getting really dark. Absolutely love this park because it's so big. Like, look at all of this space, and there's like more space down there too. So it's really safe to let your dog walk around with no leash. Like, as you can see up there, there's like plenty of dogs running around. Gotten super dark now, so I think it's time to go home, Yuki. Come on, let's go. If it's home time, I get her to come to me, so I pick her up and then I take her to the cart so it's safer. Good girl. Okay, let's pick her up. we're gonna go home now. Hey guys, it's the next day and oh my gosh, I'm so stressed out because I'm going to Korea tonight and I actually haven't started packing yet. I finally started to plan my wedding, so I have meetings with celebrants and then I'm sorting out all the decorations and stuff, so there's a lot going on. Anyway, this morning I went out to pick up some packages that arrived at my house, but I wasn't at home at the time. So I thought I'll do a quick PR haul to show you guys what I got. And then I will sit down, pack my bags and chat to you guys at the same time. Just feel like I'll be a bit more relaxed if I'm talking to you guys. First off, I got from Mecca Max the Selfie Skin. This is their new foundation, which I'm super excited to try out. They gave it to me in 3 different shades and this retails for $28 AUD. So that's really not that bad for a foundation. And then I got a package from Clinique. This is a new foundation. So this is the Even Better Refresh Hydrating and Repairing Makeup. This is the foundation. Oh, I'm so excited to try that one out. Recently though guys, I've been using a lot of Western brands for foundations. I found that it works a lot better than Asian brands. I think it's because with Asian brands, especially Korean ones, the foundations are too wide for my skin. Like it's super light. Whereas with Western brands, like they have lots of different shades and I find that it just suits my skin a lot better. So yeah, thank you so much Clinique for that. Oh, skincare. Dude, this is like a headband from Crema Lab. This is a Korean brand actually. So I got some face masks, a headband, and then I got the fresh water gel. Then I also got the Shadow Off Eye Cream. And you can find all of these products at Priceline now. So that's really cool. I love how Australia is slowly bringing all of the Korean brands over. Like in Sydney, there's an Innisfree store that has opened up. So I'm super happy about that. Final package is from ゚Style. This is not a PR package by the way, guys. I paid for this with my own money. I am going to Bali next week. I decided to buy some swimwear for that. I got a new swimwear set on ゚Style. It's so cute and these are the bottoms, and then I got this one piece swimwear as well. I just thought it looked so pretty, so I can't wait to wear these in Bali, guys. Hopefully they look good on me. I'm going to start packing my suitcase now for Korea. I'm in a huge massive rush, as you guys can probably tell, because I'm gonna have dinner with my parents tonight and it's already like 5:30 p.m. So alright, let's go pack. I am going to start packing my bags now, so I thought I'd just sit down, chat to you guys. I moved over to Sydney last month, but I was only in Sydney for 12 days. That's because I had a business trip to Seoul already booked. Like I mentioned a bit earlier in this video, I'm going over to Korea with Nongshim. They are the company that made the Shin Ramyeon noodles. I absolutely love those noodles. So when my agency contacted me about this opportunity, I was like, heck yes! Shin Ramyeon is life for me. Like, it's amazing. I used to eat it every single day. I know it's bad. The trip is only for 4 days and I will vlog every day. And okay, I want to tell you guys all this in detail so it makes more sense. But pretty much I'm not allowed to upload the videos until a certain date, which means my vlogs will be a little bit jumbled for a bit. So I'm going to Bali straight after Korea. So the next video will be my Bali trip, and then after that will be the Korea trip. The videos will eventually go up on my channel and it's going to be a lot of fun because the Korea trip is literally just 4 days of eating Shin Ramyeon. Like heck yes. And one of the activities is going to a PC방 and eating noodles, which means I can play Overwatch and eat noodles. Like this is the best trip ever. Initially when Eric and I planned to move to Sydney, we were both a bit nervous because I have traveled to Sydney a few times before for work, but because I was traveling for work, I only stayed like maximum 4 days at a time. Because those trips were for work, I didn't really have time to sightsee. Like literally I just fly over to Sydney, work, and then come back home to Perth straight away. When we got the news that we were going to be moving to Sydney, like, not gonna lie, we were both pretty nervous because it's a completely new city for us. Even though it is in Australia, it's still different because Sydney and Perth are 5 hours apart and they are completely different. Perth is so small and Sydney's huge. Also, we're leaving our friends and family behind, so it was hard. It's a very difficult decision to make. But Eric and I thought, well, we are both young and we just feel like there's nothing in Perth. Like career wise, if you want more opportunities, then Sydney is the place to go. Like I mentioned in my main channel video that I considered moving to Tokyo. So Eric actually wanted to try and move to Japan because he's only traveled to Japan, he never lived there. So he asked me how I felt about moving back to Japan. So I thought to myself, I mean, Japan has more opportunities than Perth, but I've already lived in Japan, and quite honestly, I didn't really want to live in Japan again. Like, it's a great place to travel, but to live, it's just not my style. I much prefer the Australian lifestyle. So there was one day I flew to Sydney for only half a day for work. This was in February for the ゚WHAT event. I left Perth, I think in the afternoon, arrived in Sydney at like 11 p.m. I tried to sleep, but I couldn't because of the time difference, and then I had to wake up 2 hours later, and then I had to go to this event. At the event, I was dying because I had like 2 hours of sleep. Then straight after the event, I went straight to the airport and then took another 5-hour flight back to Perth. And during that time, I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I really wanted to do all of these brand deals, and I really wanted to do all these events. Just the flying really got to me. Like, I was just so dead for like a whole week. It took me 1 week to recover. So I suggested to Eric, hey, do you want to try Sydney? Because for me, that would mean I'll have a lot more opportunities, and for Eric, the same as well. So we thought about it for a couple of weeks, and then in the end we thought, yeah, it's a pretty good idea. When we got to Sydney, like you saw in the vlogs, we rented an Airbnb for 2.5 weeks, and then during that time we tried to find an apartment, which we did in like the first day, apply for it, and thank God we actually got the apartment we wanted. It was quite funny because I didn't know that when you rent an apartment in Australia, you should apply for multiple apartments because you might get rejected for some of them. And well, I mean, I don't rent because in Perth, my apartment, I own it, so I didn't have to pay rent or apply for rent or anything. In Japan, it was really easy for me because I literally just went to the company that were renting out these apartments, and then I showed them how much money I had, and then they were like, okay, sure. And that's it. Like, I didn't have to prove, like, you know, how much I was making. I didn't have to prove all this background information and all. In Sydney, when we went to the real estate agency, they were asking us for all of this paperwork. We had to do reference checks and all that stuff, so it was very different to me, and I probably should have researched this beforehand, but I just didn't. So to be quite honest, I didn't know what I was doing. But end of the day, it all worked out fine. We got our apartment. We spent like the next week and a half just exploring Sydney, and honestly, I don't think we're going to go back to Perth for a while because we absolutely love Sydney. There's so much to do, there's so much food, so fun. Eric and I surprisingly made friends really easily, so we've got like a new group of friends over there already. I mean, I already knew some people in Sydney, but they introduced us to their friends, and it's just been so fun. I can't wait to go back to Sydney actually. Anyway guys, I realized I'm not really being productive whilst talking and packing. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, bags are packed. My bags are actually quite empty. Well, I mean, I'm only going to Korea for 4 days anyway, so I don't need that much. Okay, so now that I've packed my bags, I am gonna head to my parents' house now, and we're gonna go get dinner together. I feel so unorganized today, guys. Hey, Yuki! Hi! Hi, girl. Yuki, are you happy? Who's a happy girl? Yuki's a happy girl. Just gonna rest here for a bit before I go to the airport in about an hour. Hi! Do you wanna come to Korea with me? Ow! You're so heavy now. Goodbye, little girl. I'll see you next week. I'm gonna miss you. Can you give me a hand? Give me a hand. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you. Hey guys, I am now at Perth Airport. I decided to take my makeup off and brush my teeth at my parents' place. Checked in my bags, and now I'm just waiting for my flight. I think it's leaving in another hour and a half, so I still got time. I also bought a big bottle of water so I can stay hydrated on the flight. I promise that once I settle down in Sydney, the vlogs will be a lot more organized. So next video, like I said, it's going to be the Bali vlogs, and then after that will be the Korea vlogs. I'm off to Korea now, so it's going to be a bit confusing for a while, I'm sorry, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.